Great music 24 hours a day. That's why we're number one in South Durham. Auckland Hospital Radio.
A patient-orientated channel dedicated for the patients in hospital. Over the next 5 minutes, I'll show you what exactly goes into running a radio station, run by and for the people of Bishop Auckland.
I'm Craig Robinson, Chairman of Auckland Hospital Radio. As well as being the chairman of the station, I'm also a presenter, do the technical things, visit the wards and generally entertain the patients.
I'm presently station manager here at Auckland Hospital Radio and have been for the past 3 years.
Hi, I'm Kieran McCormick and I present the Tuesday Night Request Show here at Auckland Hospital Radio.
My name's Ruth Stapleton and I'm one of the presenters of the Tuesday Night Request Show at Auckland Hospital Radio.
Girl, there's a car crash. I saw stars. Gilded vision.
Welcome to Auckland Hospital Radio, where almost all important output leaves this room 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And here it is, the mixing desk, onto me and you, the studio. This is where all of the live programming leaves to go out to Barnard Castle and around Bishop Auckland General Hospital.
Live in this hospital, serving patients and staff around the wards. Let the good times roll.
The non-profit station is run by local people from neighbouring towns such as Sheldon, Spennymoor, West Auckland and Crook. Auckland Hospital Radio broadcasts from Bishop Auckland, which is situated 27 miles of Newcastle, equally 12 miles of Durham and Darlington. Many patients get to hospital by the shuttle bus. Here is Dennis, followed by the others, talking about the history and programming on Auckland Hospital Radio.
Auckland Hospital Radio first started broadcasting in October 1978. And in that time we've been broadcasting to the Weirdale Community Centre. We've now extended our broadcasting also to the Richardson Hospital, which is at Barnard Castle. And in 2003 we were awarded the HBA, which is the Hospital Broadcasting Association's Station of the Year.
This is Ruth presenting her Soundtrack Sunday.
Hello and welcome to Soundtrack Sunday with me, Ruth Stapleton, on Auckland Hospital Radio. Now that was All That Jazz from Chicago, and our next track is an Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice classic, winning the Laurence Olivier Award for Best Musical in 1978. This is Don't Cry For Me Argentina from Evita. I think the radio station definitely benefits the patients and mainly the request show, because I think it's fantastic for them to be able to hear their song or their name read out on air, and it's their favourite music, and they can also make dedications to anyone who's helped them, whether it be the nurses, the staff in the hospital or family and friends at home.
Here is Kieran McCormick showing us how it's done and telling us what's involved in his role as a presenter.
Playing your kind of music 24 hours a day. This is Auckland Hospital Radio.
Yes, hello and welcome to tonight's Tuesday Request Show here on Auckland Hospital Radio with me, Kieran McCormick. Stay tuned, we've got plenty of your music coming the way, including the likes of Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole and The Killers. We'll go around the wards taking requests from kind of 7 till 8 o'clock, trying to gather them in. It's quite helpful for the patients, because especially if you're in here for a long time, because we know people who are in here for months at a time, it can be really horrible being in this sort of situation.
It isn't just the patients who benefit from the radio station. Here are some of the members of the NHS who are listeners.
I'm listening to the radio while at work, and I enjoyed it. I enjoy the music. Even the other nurses are enjoying it as well, and even our patients are really listening to it, and because it's very informative, and the DJs are really jolly and cheerful.
You put them into a stress-free mode for any amount of time that they wish, with a great mix of music.
I think it's a very emotional experience, not only just for listening to music, but actually at the times of year when, I get involved particularly around Christmas time, and the hospital goes around the wards and interviews patients, and I think it makes an extra dimension to life here. I think it's a definite service, a sort of healing service to the hospital community.
Auckland Hospital Radio, a brighter sound around the wards.
We run 2 services, Auckland Gold, which is a 24-hour day spoken word service, and Auckland Hospital Radio. All of the people here are volunteers, but we don't have volunteers here 24 hours a day, and that's where the automation comes in. We use a product called P2 Myriad, which provides our 24-hour automation service. It's a fairly complex service, but it basically means that the patients can enjoy the service 24 hours a day.
You're on the run, kinda tragic.